There we go. We are live. Good afternoon. Hello. It's May the 15th, 2025. And it is another Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? It is another Thursday, and we are witnessing the day before Friday, which is a very cool thing to happen because that means the weekend is just around the corner. And whoever is already watching or listening, very happy to have you in the house and having you guys coming in, hopefully. And then we're going to start our session today with the very unique Eunice Talata. Ah, that is how you rescue the things coming up, and that is how you actually play with words. Hi, Hilda. Good afternoon. Good afternoon for you. It's just 5 o'clock there, right? As far as I see. Hi, God SFX. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show, so to speak, and welcome everyone to a wonderful Thursday afternoon in Munich, and having a wonderful weekend ahead, hopefully for all of you. And as you see, today we have a topic. And I'm just saying, we have a topic, and it is a very cool thing to happen. That we are going to have a guest coming up very soon, and yeah, and therefore I hope we are going to have a good time. Still, even though the topic is a bit serious comparing to other topics that I had before. And hi, Benny, good evening. Hello. Without further ado, I think we're just going to start in. We have a couple of people already in the house. So welcome, everyone. Hi, Agatha. Happy Vice Friday. It is a topic that I have thought it could be interesting for you guys to talk about or to hear about from someone who is kind of affected of that. And I think it is a very interesting topic to talk about, especially from when it comes from a male in this case, because as far as I see, so just to give you a quick roundabout why we do this or why this topic is up here today. I've been to many of your channels frequently in the past couple of months, and I've been to a couple of many people's houses to be watched and to be seen, and seeing what's going on there, how you guys do the channels and how you guys manage the chat and all that stuff. Most of your houses, I'm very honored to wear the blue jacket, which is a kind of a badge for me in a positive way. And on the other hand, I also have seen, so that also means that obviously when you get the badge, or when you get this blue jacket and get this badge, so to speak, also there's some kind of responsibility in regards of helping others on their channel voluntarily. Means that, you kick out people who misbehave, you kick out people who do weird things, and so on and so on. And I come to a certain quote that I still don't get away with in just a little bit, but I would like to really do a quick recap on what I saw the last couple of months. Whenever I go to one of your guys' channels, I always see someone saying, "Hey, where's you from?" So the most likely the most used words on your channels from the female perspective is the country where you live in. Is like for Eunice Talata, it's Ghana. For Damilola, it's Nigeria. For Agatha, it's Kenya, and so on and so on and so on. And I've seen that numerous times, and I've seen that quite many times. And if that was the only topic, I think this conversation today would not be happening. However, I think it is interesting to hear from a female perspective how those things are going on, and how we are going to do this. I will not greet everyone singly in the chat. So hello, everyone. So without further ado, because our time today is a little bit limited, We have a special guest. It has been announced, and I would just like to give you a quick intro on how we're going to do this and how this person is actually going to enjoy this. So we have Eunice Talata in our house today. She is actually the one who is the podium speaker, or our special guest today, sitting here in our panel, and we're going to discuss this topic, like about the methodology of the how everything is from her perspective, how she sees those things. And I'm going to ask her a couple of questions on that. First of all, for those who don't know her, I would like to introduce her really quick, and this would be actually the profile of Eunice Talata. Most of you know her, I guess. I don't see any new person in here right now, so I think you all know her. Talata has a very, very busy channel, and as you see, she has more than 5,000 subscribers, and she has way over 800 videos on there. And there's quite some interesting stories. And by the way, as a little, so we're going to spend quite some time with Talata tonight, because right after this, we're going to watch her premiere as I'm going to rate this conversation and the channel to her right after this. So Eunice will tell us a bit about herself, and then we go directly into the discussion. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to have Eunice in the house. Eunice, welcome to this little panel discussion, and very happy that you are here. Good evening to you, or actually good afternoon.
Good evening from here. Actually, it's 5:09 p.m. here, so good
Thanks for making
evening.
me jealous.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for making me jealous. We have already passed dinner time in Germany, so it's officially late, kind of now. It's just after 7 here. Eunice, I'm very, very happy that you are here. We have some audience here already, and we have quite some people here. We know them all, right? There's no one
Yeah.
that you haven't seen before, either on my stream or maybe even on yours. But before we start the Q&A part, I would like to tell the audience that we're going to do this little conversation first, me and Talata, and later on I will open
Okay.
the panel for everyone who wants to share their opinion. And again, we are not greeting each and everyone today by singular, so please forgive us. But at the end of the day, it is time that this chapter comes up. Maybe Talata, before we start, maybe you would just, in your own words, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing, where you're from, and stuff like that, for those who don't know.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much, Father Ragus, for giving me this opportunity to be on your platform and to discuss about this amazing topic that I know it's actually bothering a lot of we, the female YouTubers on this YT street. So thank you so much. So first of all, I am known as Eunice Talata, but I love Talata a lot. Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian YouTuber and I do content based on Ghana. Anything Ghana, you see me. From our news to our food, our culture, everything to the people. That's what my channel is all about too. So if you hear Eunice Talata, that's just me. Yeah.
Okay, but you're not only a YouTuber, you're also a professional teacher, right? And so you educate kids and you help them to grow up in school matters, and you teach them subjects, and maybe that even gives you a total different perspective on YouTube comparing to real life, because I've seen some videos of you, and where you had some glimpse of or some pictures of you where you were doing school stuff, and
Yeah.
I have realized that, of course, it is a lot different, I think, from a teacher's perspective, rather than having the opportunity to only, in quotes, to only have this YouTube thing. So talking about teaching, and this is a question that is, I think, would be a perfect thing to talk about. You have actually you're teaching kids also to behave, right? As far as I see that.
Yeah, exactly.
So now let's do a jump from school to YouTube. And this is why actually this topic came up into my mind from coming that from a man. I mean, we all do our jokes and all that stuff. We come to that in a little bit. But when I came to your channel a week and a half ago, or almost 2 weeks ago, you were in your village, and I remember you was walking around and picking up some cashews. Remember?
Yeah,
And the chat was flooded with all those questions. Hey, where are you from? What is your name? Where are you from? What is your name? How old are you? Are you married? And all these things. And
yeah,
then you have changed the chat status from chat available for everyone to chat available only for subscribers. And all of a sudden,
yeah.
peace. So what does it make with you when you go on and I see videos of you where you do lives or joint live streams, also from the bushes, where I see you doing serious topics, where you talk about Nigeria versus Ghana, when you talk about Ghana versus Kenya, and so on and so on. What does it?
Yeah.
So walk us through a little bit. How does it feel for you when you get? Let's just. Well, I'm the host, so I can say it. When you get the same bullshit all over again.
Yeah, sometimes it gets to my nerves, all right? But as a YouTuber, okay, or as somebody that wants audience to her channel, sometimes you just have to compose yourself, all right? But some of those questions are really uncalled for, and they make those comments actually make me uncomfortable. Sometimes I have a topic, I'm talking seriously about that topic, and I'm interacting with the positive people in the comment section, and boom, this person is asking me to, show these necessary comments are coming in, and all of a sudden, you just have to pause and be like, "What? What is this?" And at the end of the day, when you're coming back to the topic that you were talking about, you kind of get confused, and they just mess up the whole live stream for you when you don't take time. Yes. So that's how I feel about it. It makes me sometimes go off the line. I just go off the topic and everyone else because I need time to process myself and then come back on track. Yeah.
Now, talking about a topic, and as you're a teacher, I know that preparation is everything. And as I know that you work with kids on, hey, kids, you have to do your homework until tomorrow or until the next lesson and stuff like that. So they have to prepare themselves as well. So
Okay.
when I saw this, this was like the how do I say the best the lighting moment for me, if you will, when you have switched off your chat availability for everyone because all of a sudden there was peace, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
you were able to react on those people who were still in the chat because obviously they were subscribed or had a blue jacket anyway. Um, and
Yeah.
you were like, you really was able to have a conversation with the entire group of people there. And I remember people asked you about the cashew nut. People asked you about, the fruits that you were just taking from your farm or from the village, and you were able to explain, okay, I have to greet everyone here, otherwise I'm being impolite to all these people here. But all of a sudden, your face has actually also changed completely, like from totally stressed to, oh, okay, let's have a chat now. Now let's talk it. Now we are with adults. So how do you actually avoid? Because I've never seen you getting really angry on screen, and I've seen you on screen quite some times now. So
Yeah.
how do you avoid? And I know that I could not be like this, to be perfectly honest. Um, I couldn't hold it back that long. It's my temper. It's a total different story. So how would you actually see? How walk us through it? How do you actually make it possible that you do not freak out on this topic whatsoever? And
Okay.
while
So
while
if
you're
I
on screen.
understood why,
No, I mean if you're alive, when you're on live
okay.
and all
All
these
right.
things come up, how do you how do
Okay.
you how are you able to avoid to freak out on screen when all these, let's say, funny things come up on
Yeah.
in your eyes, and people start, the people in blue start to do their job and bounce out the people?
All right. All right. So the thing is that I don't have to allow those people to spoil the moment. Some people are watching me genuinely and they want to really understand what I'm saying. They want to interact with me. So allowing myself to actually getting angry over those comments will mean I am distracting my loyal audience. So for me, I consider them and avoid getting angry or mad at them. Okay. And sometimes I don't even do the job. My mods actually clean them up, like you say, which you are one of them. So yeah, I don't freak out because I am not on that live stream because of them. I am on the live stream because I want to interact with my genuine audience. All right. So I won't allow them to actually spoil the moment. And also, the truth is, we all are on this YouTube just to get the right audience for our channels. All right. So somebody joining your live stream for the first time and seeing you acting that way, the person might not understand because, mind you, most of them are not YouTubers and they don't understand the fact that we have trolls that are supposed to be, treated in a certain way. So if that person comes to your live stream for the first time and you freak out, who are you? Like you use those bad and negative words on that troll, they're just gonna go off without coming back because you're not giving them the energy they expected to get. So sometimes I consider that aspect and I don't just mind them. I just don't give them any minute of mine. So yeah, that's what prevents me from freaking out on
I
those
just wanted to
comments.
say, I'm just briefly watching the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry that I'm not that active in the chat today, but I saw a quote that I would like to show here, and I believe that you can agree with this. It's from Goga. He said, "I like that feature. I believe he means the guys in blue. It must be treated as a privilege for people to engage with your community, which is true. And trespassers will be punished and left in oblivion, obviously, because they get 86,400 seconds to think about their sins before they maybe come back the other day. On the other hand, I've already mentioned it before. I've witnessed you and obviously others like Damilola on a regular basis. Agatha, Hilda, and everything, and everyone here on a regular basis. And everything that comes is like, hi, where you from? Hi, where you from? And I was just wondering, would it help, in your opinion, that if we, if YouTube had a feature, for instance, that gives everyone a pop-up, like when they join the chat room, right? That there is like, hey, all FAQs are available on my profile, for instance. Or you have this poll in the beginning that you can set, right? Or you can set it during the live stream where you can ask people questions. Hey, do you like the stream? Yes, no, and whatever. If you can, with that, do you think this would avoid people to ask those questions?
As in writing it in a poll, like during your live stream? Is that what you
Mhm.
understand? Like you are trying to explain?
Yeah, for instance, that you write, "Hey, all my main information are on the profile," or would you think people don't read it anyway and just click it off?
Trolls don't really care about that. Okay? Trolls really don't care about that. If you want, write an essay there. They are not going to mind you. Okay? Some of them actually they go through a lot, they just want somebody to vent it on. So the people they get to vent it on mostly is the YouTubers, especially the streamers. They just
Yeah.
come, they start to vent it out, and you just have to, ignore them. All right. Polls doesn't really stop trolls from saying what they want to say during your
Hmm.
live stream. Yes, because they want to get at you. And most of them is intentional. They just want to get to you to see your reaction. I remember there was this guy that actually came to my live stream for the first time. This guy was using so many bad words on me. I was like, oh my God, who spoiled your day? Do you have a bad day? I'm so sorry. And I was mentioning the person's name, and boom, the person super chatted me like $20. I was like, what's happening here? You were just trolling me a while ago, and you are gifting me that. Yeah, I was just I was just trying to see your reaction. So you see, most of them don't really troll because they want to get at you. Most of them want to see how you react towards the energy they are giving you. You understand? So in my opinion, I would advise that as a streamer, when you see those comments, allow your mods to do that work for you. Allow the people that sincerely love you to do the cleaning up for you. Don't just comment about it negatively. If you're reading the comments and you feel like it's getting to you, stop. Move to the next comment. Just ignore the person. Good mods will actually sweep that person away. Okay? Yes. And like I said, most of them just want to try you. And yeah, even though sometimes the words get to the heart, but you just have to ignore most of the time because you don't know what intention somebody have. So yeah, that's what I can say about that. So polls, they don't respect it at all. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And absolutely, you totally have a point. By the way, the reason why I'm posting your profile back in and out every now and then, because here's the thing: when I go to people's profiles from this community, and I'm purely talking about female host profile. I mean, obviously, as everyone know, I really love to joke around. I also like to do the darker sense of humor. I like to do the nasty things until a certain point in the chat every now and then, but I always try to not go over the edge. However, I also see a lot of other guys doing that who wear the blue. And obviously, even those who don't wear the blue, and I'm not only talking about your channel right now, I'm talking about channels like Damilola, I'm talking about channels of Agatha, I'm talking about even Goga is getting, I wouldn't say humiliated, but he sometimes, he's too much in the bushes and then, he gets it from all over the side. But I mean, obviously, you understand in that point, obviously, and all the people who are here do have a kind of an education. But the question that I always ask myself is, for instance, I mean, you do understand when people are making you laugh, right? People try to make you laugh. People try to make, obviously, to get to you, as you call it, but more like on a friendly way,
Yeah.
like, hey, I would like to be bonded with you, like friends. Let's, and whenever I'm in Ghana, maybe we can meet or something like that. That is all fine, in my opinion. But I'm talking about those who come to the channel the first time, and I've seen that numerous times on your on your channel, in your streams, in your chats. But I see, and I mean, okay, if people let me say, I would agree if people would come in the first time, just go, by swiping the phone and stuff, and see that you're live, and they just go in, and obviously they don't go to the channel in that case. And if they ask, hey, where are you from? Okay, it's fair enough. That's okay. But if the second question
Yeah.
is like, how did Damilola write it the other day? Flash for 10 or something like that, Uh, show me your boobs or show me whatever. By the way, Damilola, you should really, sorry for that. I'm just giving that secret advice to Damilola. Damilola, you should get a copyright on that quote. You should get a copyright on that quote. Just make sure that you get that sorted out. But honestly, I mean, we have many, 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 many female, let's call them colleagues, right? Talata, who are female channel hosts, who put a lot of effort into their channels, who put a lot of time into the work that they put into it, either if it is a video, if it is a short, if it is a live. And in most of the cases, most of they get from the guests who are there the first time is, okay, where you're from? Okay, again, that's fair enough. But everything beyond that, like, are you married? Do you have children? Do you want to marry? Do you want to come to Iraq, Iran, or whatever funny country we have in the world? Um, I mean, sometimes I see in your face that you really have to swallow it down to not totally freak out. And I mean, I think it is really like, how hard is that for you to keep the French people call it the contenance, How hard is that for you?
It's so hard. It's very hard, especially if those questions, from a troll's point, all right, the questions are kind of indirect, but this is coming from a troll. Yes, this is coming from a troll. So sometimes I just ignore, like I told you, I just ignore. I feel bad and I consider other people, and then I don't get freaked out at all because I don't just want to mess up the whole live stream because of your questions. Are you married? And sometimes too, I try to understand cultural difference as well. In certain parts of the world, it's normal to ask a woman, "Are you married?" Just because you want to approach the person, just because you want to have something to do with the person. So you feel like asking for clarity is the best. Yes, some culture is normal, but in my culture, it is not decent. It is not good as a gentleman to ask a lady, "Are you married? Do you have kids?" You know, repeatedly. And sometimes I just lose my energy because you just answer this person, "No, I'm not married." The next person is asking, "Are you married?" The third person is asking, "Are you married?" And you keep answering the same questions over and over and over again. But then Goga said something the last time, that it's not every comment that you're supposed to read out or to answer. No, it's not every comment that you're supposed to read. You only read questions that are directed to you. Okay? You read questions that are directed to you. But I tried this once on my channel, and I actually saw certain reactions. Even my genuine audience were like, "Oh, so you're ignoring us now? I asked you this question. Please read my previous comments." Like, a lot of them were saying, "Read my previous comments." I was like, okay, so that means I really have to read these comments that are kind of not directed to me, but they want
Mhm.
you to read, and for them to feel like, okay, you've seen them and you are interacting with them just because you have read their comments.
Mhm.
So the whole thing is tricky. The whole thing is tricky, really.
But maybe there's a solution. I would just like to quote something real quick, and I believe you can see it on your screen as well from our very Mr. President. He says, "I respect female streamers. You have problems I will never have as a male streamer. Salute," which is true. And this is not even meant funny whatsoever, because if I compare any male streamer that I have met, if it is our guy Eddie, the guy with the tickets that we always, or the receipts that he always produces for Goga and myself and for others, and Capas, okay, Capas is not a streamer, but Betty Blanco, for instance, or if I go to M7 from Germany, or other people, whoever I see as a male streamer, none of them, and that includes myself, none of them gets. I think I've been asked where I'm from once, since I'm intensively streaming since end of February. I've been asked once, one exact time, "Where are you from?" Once. And I think that's okay. People come through whatever amenities these days, right? They have their gears, they go through their smartphones, and they see something is live. Okay, I'm bored, let's just go there. And that is how it works. But if I see, for instance, let me give you an example. Agatha recently, I know we went through this topic already. It was really funny. She was somewhere on the road on the way home, and she was not really having a topic at that day, but one thing led to the other, and everyone was laughing at Agatha's elephant hunt, because she said, "Okay, I have to hurry up to get away here because here are elephants in the area," and that is how it started. Obviously, I was a bad boy in that case, and doing the virtual Agatha elephant hunt, and it was fun. But I didn't say, if you get carried away, and I see you laughing very often of jokes from other people, or when Kappas and I do our virtual beef on your channel, stuff like that, which is not a beef, obviously, which is just having fun. And if I see
Yeah.
people having the reactions on that and jumping in, and it is like a ping pong conversation, so to speak, right? You see something from one participant on your stream, the other one is reacting on what the other one said, and you don't even have to do much anymore. You just read out the stuff loud that is there. Then you need tissues because you're in tears of laughing. But I have also realized, and that is why I'm trying to get this topic done properly today. Those moments are relatively rare comparing to the reality, right? Comparing to the most of the time.
Ragus is frozen.
You frozen? Hello, hello.
Oh, now you're back. Now you're back.
Okay, sorry for that.
Yeah.
So comparing to, okay, let me just shorten that question a little bit. Comparing to the fun time that you have on your channel, fun time in regards of you do your topic, or fun time in regards of you're having a laugh because what's going on your screen there, right? What is more, the fun time, or is it more the hard times that you have to reread all these questions again and again and again? What is more at the moment?
Topic and fun time, right? Between the topic and then fun time.
Yeah, between topic / fun time and this time where you sit there rolling your eyes.
I think topic. Somebody actually advised me. I wouldn't say somebody. Captain Kirk always advised that when you are live streaming, it's always good to have a topic. Okay, it's always very good to have a topic and stick to it. And he explained that the reason why you should have a topic is because anybody joining in will actually know what to say. But most of us streamers, we want the fun time, Raggles will say this funny and you laugh out loud. Kapas will say that, you keep reading comments and keep laughing. Mind you, those that you know are those that are making the comment section so funny for you to laugh. But what of those that are joining your live stream for the first time, or they are the newcomers? The topic that will make them stick around. But if they come and then they only see that some few people are vibing and laughing out. So I would choose the topic. But then sometimes I blend in with the fun time, because you can't talk about a topic for like 2 hours. That's not gonna happen. Okay, because at the end of the day, some of them will get bored. Even those that were serious about the discussion will get bored. So I think for me, I mix them up. That's how I keep my live stream effective for 2 good hours. Sometimes, if I'm not lying, about averagely 10 people will stay with me from the beginning of my live stream to the end of my 2-hour live stream. Yes. So I think you just have to know what your audience wants. Most of them want topic, most of them want fun time. Me personally, I love to laugh a lot. So definitely I'll go for the fun time, but then I need to make them stick around. So the topic. Yeah.
I think
Oh my God.
as far as I see it, don't let the chat crash now. We're not here on Game of Thrones, right? This is a serious discussion. So
Yeah.
on a serious note, what I have discovered on numerous occasions now, and I saw Bosede Joseph doing that. I saw you doing that. I saw other people doing that. What really helps, what could help to get to leave the trolls out at least as long as possible. And what I've done actually since that very day when I saw it on your channel, Talata, I'm doing that constantly now, that I only open the chat for people who are actually subscribed for at least 1 minute. And 1 minute is not long to wait. For some people it is, but it should not be. Why am I doing this? Well, obviously, as a male channel host, you don't get that many trolls. And if they are, you just kick them out, they never come back. And they don't care. What did what did Goga say on yesterday? We have 2.5 billion YouTubers in the world. 2.5 billion YouTubers. However, what maybe I'm not sure about this. What I never did since I'm doing this talking live things, I never read out what is on the chat. Never. And I never did that. And I don't consider to start it, because especially when you have a topic like today, right? Obviously, people feel nice when you get greeted and everything. That is all cool. But on the other hand, it is a privilege. And I'm just quoting what Goga said before. It should actually be considered a privilege if you, as a channel host, and that includes the female and the male ones, actually have the time to really cooperate with or to directly communicate with one individual on the channel. However, if people want to communicate with you in private, so to speak, I think, or if you want to do an exclusive session for someone, for that is the memberships. And most of you guys are monetized, and most of you guys do have memberships and offer. And maybe I'm not sure. I'm not coming with the perfect solutions. I'm just sharing thoughts, and I would like to know what you think. Would you think that it could make sense, for instance, if you offer a certain amount of time for your member audience only? So, for instance, if you say, okay, I do a stream for half an hour every, I don't know, Thursday evening, 6 p.m. my time, only for members. Would you think this could actually help to also educate them, even if they don't have a blue jacket, to be in the chat and also like tell the others, hey, you shut up, we have a topic here, or hey, show respect to the host or something like that? Would you think that could help?
I don't think so, really. I don't think so. Trolls do not really respect anything. Okay? They don't respect anything. They just want to get you, Ragus. I have to get this. I want to see his pissed face. I want to see his face when he's freaked out. You know, I want to see how messy his face will be when I try him or when I get at him. So I don't think doing a members only video would actually reduce the rate of which these people come into your channel. And then because they are not in blue, like Vanny rightfully said in the comment section, they just want to get your attention. They want to get your attention. So they'll do whatever it takes. Oh my God, sorry. They'll do whatever it takes to get to you, to make sure you give them that attention that they needed. So yeah, I don't think members only actually prevents them. But what I think about members only videos is it encourages your members to actually renew their membership when a month is ended. So the members only video actually boosts your membership on your channel. Okay, because if you do members only videos on your channel and they are enjoying those videos you are giving to them, definitely they will be renewing it to stay there so they can be seeing those videos to watch, and you know, they feel special as well, you know. So yeah, that's what I think of members only videos. Please guys, you can also share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's know what you think about these members only videos, whether it will actually reduce the rate at which trolls come in on your stream or not, guys. Thank you.
I think Benny had a good point here, and I just want to pop it up here on the screen real quick. He said, nothing can help. This is the internet unless you put it on subscribers only. And I think you have actually, Tanata, you have actually shown this as a perfect example 2 weeks ago when you were in the village picking up this, harvesting this cashew from the tree. And that, because just after that, when you were walking back to the house or something, you just switched off, you just changed this chat program from available for everyone to membership. And I was like, this is awesome. Everyone should do this. I mean, because it really, I think the trolls, as we all call them, they just want to make trouble, right? You're totally right on that. They just want to make trouble. They just want to sit there and make you angry, or just, get rid of their boredom, if you will, and try to kill time with whatsoever creepy reason. And at the end of the day, if I see the amount, on the other hand, if I really see, if it is you, if it is Agatha, if it is Damilola, if it is Benny Blanco, if it is Benny Blanco, well, we have to name one male artist here as well, to not having equal opportunity problems. But Kanini Kanene, we have all these wonderful people. Alicia Bless, we have Helen Akoya. Sorry if I forgot someone, but or Essie Mungai, who is back in the game, and all these people putting a lot of effort into their videos, into their stuff, and all they get is, hey, where are you from? Are you married? And I'm just like, would you think if you changed your chat status constantly for every live that you do to only for subscribers, would you think that would reduce the trolls in the long term? Or would a lot of them just wait for a minute to get in after a minute and then start their not so nice things? I don't want to use the B word again.
I feel like, to be quite honest with you guys,
because my question is,
no,
I see in everyone's stream, just to add them, that everyone has got the chat open all the time for everyone. So
yeah,
are you scared to not get new subscribers if they are not able to go to the chat right away? Or is it more you just get rid of the people who troll because the people in blue are there?
If I understood your question, actually, switching to subscribers only mode has its advantages and disadvantages. Meanwhile, even though it might reduce the incoming of trolls, all right, but then it has its own disadvantages. Yes, subscribers only reduces the number of trolls that come in, but hey, oh my god, guys, just a minute, please, Ragus, please.
No problem.
I'm sorry, guys.
No worries. So here's the point where I'm just going to take you off the screen, and you can wave back when you're there. So I'd just like to summarize this the first 45 minutes that we are on now, or almost 45 minutes, just to give some thoughts before I ask Tarata the next questions. I mean, I know I like to joke around and everything and do some funny things here and there, but I know everyone does. And so we have the opportunity to actually really discuss this. How would you actually, how would you actually get this done, and how would you see this? Oh, why do I see myself here? This is not good. Okay, let me get this off again. And the point, what I want to say is that I really think, to be honest, I really think that it should be an opportunity to think forward. How would we change this? And yes, I see you, Eunice. I see you. You can lean back for a second, like for a commercial break. I just think that it is a very important topic that we should really think about. How can we take this forward? How can the female channel archers actually take this forward in the first place? And how, and that is even more important, how would this even be possible to, have the chance to maybe change a couple of things on this? Because I think this is a very valid topic to talk about in the future, because I see it all over the place. I see it in Nate Chovi's channel. I saw it on Official Venice Challenge. I saw it on Miri's channel all over again. Cheese View as well. So would you guys think, let me just get Talata back on stage here. Talata, I would do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you speak for a bit. I would like to ask you to answer me this question. In the long term, let's say from your personal perspective, and you are on live streams way longer than I am, and I believe you have already tried several times to switch on and switch off this function of the subscribers only or chat open for everyone. What feeling do you have for both? I mean, you just said already that there is the opportunity to okay, there is the opportunity to that there's a plus or minus. But what would you think in the long term? Would you think making chats available for subscribers only help in the long term, or is it what was just said, that literally the trolls, if they want to come, they're going to come anyway?
Okay, so I think as small YouTubers as we are, we should have the heart to accommodate all these trolls, to be quite honest with you, because we need the watch hours, and trolls are those that give the watch hours. They can give you the engagement, they can give you the watch hours. So if you are somebody that can actually get hold of yourself and ignore them, I think that's the best thing to do on your live stream. Because now let me talk about them, like the two different options that we have here: the subscribers only, and then the public, that's to everyone. All right. Subscribers only would limit the number of people that will be on that live stream. That means it's only for the subscribers, that is only the people that are subscribed to your channel that can actually listen, that can actually engage, on the comment section with you. Okay. And people don't really have that patience. Some people want to, express themselves. They want to talk. Now, it's because of trolls that you actually kept that function subscribers only. What about people that are really genuine? They want to listen to, they want to interact with you in the comment section whilst you're live streaming. Putting that particular option can piss a lot of genuine people away. So Goga rightfully said, if you realize that the trolls, the inflow of trolls are many, that's when you put on that button. But don't keep it till you end your live stream. No. Okay, just put that, just turn it on. I don't know what word to use, either turn on or just, however, if you are putting subscribers mode, is it subscribers only mode? Yeah, subscribers only mode. If you are putting that on, just put it on for a short while. Don't put it on till you are done live streaming. But to me, I would advise that if you have the heart, to take in any word from anybody, just allow your comment section flow. Because the more people are commenting, the more YouTube is actually going to recommend your live stream to a lot of people. Okay. And those trolls, most of them would like the live stream, most of them would like it. And as they are trolling you, it's to your advantage. All right. So sometimes I feel like, as more YouTubers as we are, let's have that patience. Let's learn to ignore, just let them go, for your engagement and for your watch hours. That's what I think. And I don't know if I've been able to differentiate them well.
I just see that I probably got my first raid now. I'm so sorry. Thank you for come back to that in a second. I just want to say thank you so much to Anastasia Brest. I don't call her Anastasia Brest anymore. I call her Anastasia Brest now because she always calls me Lagus. So this is sweet revenge, but I got my first raid, I believe, ever. And I'm so happy right now. Thank you so much. Anastasia, and all the followers who are coming to this panel. And I'm really, really happy to get some fresh, look at that. Talata, we got fresh vegetables cut and harvested by Anastasia herself when she did chop, and really happy about it. Thank you so much. And we're
Thank you,
having a topic today.
Anastasia. Thank you.
Yes. And we are having a topic today. So for those who are coming, you might have noticed I have not greeted many people by name today. I'll do that in a bit because we are discussing the topic, the female channel, how female channel hosts should be treated versus the brutal truth. Now, I want to ask you something from a teaching perspective, and I've strived that pretty much in the very beginning. When I see, and I'm not going, you don't have to tell about your school life, obviously not, but when I see, for instance, that very day when you took this cashew, and I was very jealous that day, to be honest, because I did not eat this cashew thing, but you had it just there, and it was like, we got the wrong trees in Europe. We just got the wrong trees. We have fruits here too, but we still got the wrong trees. However, I was, if I see people, let's name a few, like Kappas, if I see people like Title Pro, if I see people, your regulars on your stream, there's a lot of jokes going on, and there's a lot of things going on, picking on you in a joke way.
Yeah.
But even those who join in, who do not wear the blue jacket, do understand immediately where this goes. And there is a certain flow, especially at that very afternoon 2 weeks ago. There was a special flow going on, and that was going on and on and on for like an hour before you left the stream, I believe. And we all had a good laugh. That was after you killed this, stop the stream. However, I don't. So literally, those people who come on YouTube as a visitor of your stream, not wearing a blue jacket, so obviously they have not been checked by you, or they have not been checked. They don't have someone telling you, okay, that person is okay. Would you agree that? This is just a thought that I have for a long time already. Why do people do something in the internet? Or why do people think they have to bully someone on the internet? Would you agree that a lot of those people are actually poor souls who don't have a mental home to go to, like being just a normal adult person having fun with someone they just meet?
I'm sorry, kids are making noise here. Let me just excuse them.
When I will conk their head, eh?
Sorry, guys.
Educate the kids. Otherwise, the Weibo people come and conk their head. So, let me ask you again. I will keep the question short. If you consider people coming to your stream, adult people, compare them between those who are regular without blue jacket or people with blue jacket, comparing to first-time visitors who very often lose their good behavior. Now, would you agree that those people who start bullying or start doing weird questioning into your direction, would you consider that those people could be considered like kind of poor souls who don't have a mental home to go to and be just an adult?
Well, we can't generalize it like that, though. Some people are naturally trolls. They are naturally mean. They want to just get at people the first time they meet them. We can say they are poor souls. Trust me. And like I told you, most of them have their own perceptions for the troll that they are giving to you. Some of them are doing it for fun. Some of them, are doing it because they want to test your patience. They want to see your reaction. Some of them too are actually doing it because really they are poor souls. They need help. So yeah, they are just different type of trolls that come on your live stream. Not all of them that are poor souls. that are really sick. No, most of them intentionally just do it. And let me tell you this, sometimes too, it can just be people that you know that are using their ninjas to actually do this to you. Oh yeah, it's possible. I don't know. I've never experienced it before. Maybe I've experienced it, but I don't know if somebody I know. But it's possible that somebody you know can also do this to you. So I think they are not poor souls. No, not all of them that are poor souls. Some of them are doing it intentionally. They want to get
Mm.
at you. They want to see your reaction. They want to get your attention. So yeah.
Maybe I
And Goga
was
is
thinking,
asking a question.
who is
Goga
asking
is
the
asking a
question?
question. Goga.
Well, let me see where I find it. Okay, if you got it, you read it.
Okay, so Goga is asking, Talata, what boundaries do you maintain between your online persona and your real life? I find trolls asking very personal things that as a man, I never get asked. Yeah, that's because, I don't know, Ragus, will you talk? Or, okay, that question was directed to me, so. Well, the
I'm
thing
not
is,
Talata, so you
like
talk.
I feel like the most of those trolls know that women are vulnerable. Women are those, or ladies are those that can easily, like broken down when they troll us. That's why they don't bring it to most of the men, because most of these trolls are men. I'm not saying ladies don't troll, but most of them are men, and they know that attacking a woman or a lady will actually get her or get to her more than a guy. So they know what they are doing. They are so intentional about it. And then the first question was, Talata, what boundaries do you maintain between your online persona and your real life? My real life is my real life, lifestyle. I don't combine the two. I don't really combine the two. That's the boundary that I have set for myself. I don't bring my real life story, anything concerning my real life, to the social media. What I bring is what I think I can handle. Okay, when you ask me, or when I'm supposed to explain myself, I can really explain without feeling some kind of way. You understand? But I don't think I bring my real life to my own life, stuff. What I bring is what I want people to know. But definitely, things I don't want people to know are just right under my armpit. So
So I
that's just
invite you.
the thing.
So Talata, I will invite you to another panel next week, Thursday, where we reveal all your bad secrets, and then we do a special on that.
That's me, rather.
Special show, Talata
Father, you
secrets or
wouldn't want
something.
to hear that.
I'm just kidding
You
around
wouldn't
because
want to hear that.
no, of course not. But well, actually, when I always see it this way, and I would like to actually add something on what you just said, because Goga said, I believe 2 weeks ago on Sunday service, a week or 2 weeks ago on Sunday service, he said, okay, if we are content creators in the first place, we have channels to
Yeah.
run, obviously. And yes, we help each other by growing, by visiting channels and do all this stuff, giving advice and all that. But at the end of the day, it is a solo business. Let's face it. It is how it is. I have my own channel. You have your own channel. First of all, we have to look our own channels. But if I see um, that a lot of people really tell a lot of things of their private life, not necessarily from our community, but they're telling a lot of their private lives. I mean, really private lives, living their private life constantly on YouTube. My question, Talata, is how often have you been tried to be, let's say, opened in regards of you sharing your private life with the audience? I mean, what I mean, aside this crap like, are you married? Do you have children? I mean, this is all like, okay, let's put that away as standard trash talk from people. But what how many times are people really trying to dig deep into your private life without knowing a lot of you?
Yeah, countless time, countless time. They just ask you, they keep digging and digging and digging, wanting to know. And I don't know what that information would do to them. Now, if you're a man and you want to approach a lady, a streamer you like or something, I mean, make your intentions known to that person, make your intentions known to the lady. If she's not married, she will let you know, oh, I'm not married. Maybe I'm ready for us to mingle. If she's married, definitely she'll tell you. Most of us streamers, we have our emails in our description, our numbers on our description, which a lot of them reach out. Some of them reach out for good reasons. Some of them reach out for, all of that. But then I feel like asking me if I'm married, it doesn't solve anything. Whether I'm married or not, that doesn't stop your intention. Tell me your intentions. If you tell me your intentions and I'm married, I'll tell you, okay, I'm sorry, but then I'm married. If I'm not married and I think I like you, then we move. But, like I said earlier, cultural difference, these questions are normal. They are just normal in certain countries or certain parts of the world. But in this part of the world, it is not normal. And it's not good as a gentleman to just ask a lady, are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have that? It's not normal. But then I can say most of them asking those questions they are not, it's bad for them to ask. Maybe it's their culture. So yeah, that's what I think.
Wait a second. Goga is very much. Why do I not get that? Here we go. Goga is very intriguing today, as you see on screen. And I mean, with all given respect, everyone now take pen and paper. This is the receipt of the week. So if I blow Goga a kiss, then I get a donation, which is very nice. I'm very happy that I got this in writing and everyone sees this. This is exactly the harassment that I'm so happy not to get regularly. So Goga, you know where my buy me a coffee link is. It's on my profile. You can donate me a very good amount and I'll blow you a kiss. Not a problem, my friend. So I'm so glad that sometimes, we call it in Germany, we call it a penalty without a goalkeeper. No, but on a serious note, obviously, of course, I know what Goga is pointing on because actually I've seen that on your stream, screen the other day. But also, and again, I'm quoting. I'm so sad that I cannot take chats copies from other chats that I saw into this one because it was really awesome. When I don't know where it was, Damilola, help me. Where was it? Was it on my screen or something, or was it on Monday in my Monday talk? I'm not sure. When Damilola just wrote "Flash for $10," and I was like, really? Like what? She wrote that as a quote from someone that she had that most likely was on her chat, and it was like, I mean, okay, being honest, my sense of humor is not religious at all, being honest, and everyone knows that. But I think I've never asked someone to flash for $10. And I was like, for $10, well, maybe for someone in the desert, that's a lot of money, but we are talking real life here. So what is Agatha and others? I will open the panel soon. So Eunice, Talata, before we open the panel for discussion, what is your biggest wish in this matter in regards of being treated? How would you like to be treated? Let's start with this. How would you like to be treated when you are on the live on your channel?
I would like to be treated with respect, and I would wish that people would actually be civil when they are commenting, Yeah, I mean, just respect me. That's all. If you respect me, you will not be asking me questions, asking me to show things. Some people can even go to the extent that show your feet. Show your armpit. Like, what is it with my armpit? What do you want to see there? What do you want to see? What do you want to see my feet? Like, what's in what's under my feet? Like, I don't
I'm,
know. Some people just have,
I mean, there are people with
but then
fetish.
now, before, before I forget, right? Goga just said something that blow me a kiss for donation. In my opinion, I'll ask you to do the donation first. If you are not married, if you are single on YouTube, if you're a single lady on YouTube, and then somebody asks you to blow a kiss for donation, first of all, if I was the one, send me the money first. Blowing the kiss is a normal culture somewhere. It's a normal culture. Americans, England people, British people, please, I'm sorry if I'm confused. You know, the Western country, blowing a kiss is normal. It's just normal. The person is not here. It's just, I don't even have to say, "Mwah," I'll just do like this for the donations. But you have to send the donation first. Some requests are there. If you can, like, if it doesn't make you uncomfortable and it's fun as well, just do it. Just do it. Like, blow me a kiss for donation. Or God, drop the donation before I blow the kiss. If you drop the donation, then I'll blow you the kiss. Then everything sorted out. Goga. Guys, I
Yeah,
don't know if I said the right thing, but I would do that.
Goga today wants me to blow him a kiss, but I still didn't see the donation yet, my friend. So my buy me a coffee is still open. So Goga, I'll think about it. Once I
Then-
was I did actually to tell a quick story. And I read the chat. Don't worry, Talata. So today you can just kick back and relax. However, um, the thing is, I've actually done that once, and this is not a joke. Um, it was a joke. I mean, it was meant as a joke and everything. So someone actually donated me, I believe, $5 or something to blow a kiss to Anastasia Blessed, and I was like, yeah, okay, send me a coffee and stuff, and I was like, what? And that person really did. So I just blew a kiss to Anastasia Bless, and it was fun. Obviously, the person who donated me meant it as a fun. Anastasia understood it as a fun, and I took the money because obviously it was a fun thing. It was not like, hey, show me your feet or something. I would never understand armpits, and I saw that on a couple of channels as well. Why would someone want to see the armpits, right? So, Talata, would you, before I open the stage for everyone speaking, would you have, what is your biggest, okay, so we asked about how you would like to be treated. Um, so how would you actually see, in this particular matter that we're discussing today, how would you actually see the nearer future? Will this continue, or do you have hope that the behavior of people slash trolls is going to change to the better sometimes relatively soon?
there is no way trolls will stop trolling. Now let's consider the celebrities. Let's consider the celebrities. Celebrities have gotten to the level where they don't give a damn about what you say about them. Okay, because people will always troll them. People will always troll them. Now, we are public figures. Yes, now we are public figures. So we should expect it to as well. Just like the celebrities are accommodating it, we should also learn to accommodate it, because as long as we are creating content, as long as we are YouTubers, it means our life is kind of out there. People would share their opinions about us. People would say a lot of things about us. So it is left unto us to now learn how to swallow. If you are not able to swallow now, you should start learning how to swallow, because trolls will come till the end of your YouTube journey. They are going to come. Even your videos, sometimes you just post a video and somebody will just have a different perception about that video and just come to tell you so many things about the video that you don't even understand where this idea is coming from because it's not related to the video. So trolls will always come. We have to just get ready and accept it as we move along as YouTubers, because it will get to a point on this YouTube street where Father, you'll be having hundreds of subscribers, I'll be having hundreds of subscribers, and those hundreds of people will have different opinions about you. So yeah, we just have to learn how to swallow, learn to accept the trolls, and don't forget that the trolls give you the engagement, they give you the views, they give you everything that you need. Learn to swallow. Yes.
So I just, before I open the panel for everyone, would take the quote of Gogart: never do things, and this is regardless, I believe, male or female, never do things that you're not comfortable to do for donation. It is messy, especially if they ask you to do that on camera on YouTube. For instance, if you would show something there. I mean, what you do outside YouTube is your business, right? I mean, if you agree on something like that, that is your business, what you have to think about. But at the end of the day, I believe if you have some kind of self-honor, so to speak, some self-respect, you know, those things should be taken care of. So what I would like to do, and I see someone that asked me to do crazy things, so yeah, exactly. So I want to show something else here from Agatha. 1 second, please. From Agatha here real quick. Someone in here in this chat asked me crazy things so that he can support my channel. I refused, and he doesn't even watch my videos. He stopped coming to my channel. Well, you know, Agatha, being honest, best thing to happen to you, because that person will most likely never be there again. And again, what people do in private is another topic if something comes up, but I believe that on YouTube this has nothing to do. And also, I would like to quote Goga again, who very clearly said one day, not too long ago, and I believe Eunice, you were also there, when he said that private life has nothing to do on YouTube. We're content creators. We should not get into any drama whatsoever if we are creating content, because we have to create content to actually stay YouTube alive, if you will. And yeah, she is. Oh yeah, well, you know, Goga. The thing is, she has many receipts about many people. So Goga, behave, my friend. Otherwise, you are next. You are next to be crucified by her. So you don't want to be crucified by Talata. She's friendly now, but you know she can. I believe she can actually also be very good in doing crucifixion things. So just to make sure that to link to panel, let me just set this up. So what I'm going to do, we have exactly 24 minutes left, because we have to, I'm going to rate this to the premiere of the video of Talata, which is just starting at, what is it here? 8:40 here, 10:40 Kenya, 7:40 Nigeria, and of course 6:40 in Ghana. So what I'm going to do, I have pinned the message with the StreamYard link. So if you want to join, please make sure that you you have your YouTube muted, because otherwise you create a wonderful echo. Please, if you want to come up here, feel free to do so. But please, as we are really in a topic discussion, keep it to the topic. We're gonna end this live at exactly 39 past and 30 seconds, so that everyone has a chance to jump onto the premiere to Talata's video. And so again, if you want to come up here, feel free to do so. The panel is open now for like 15 minutes or something, 15, 16, 20 minutes, let's say. And then I'm going to close the panel again to give Talata final words. So obviously, if you have an opinion on this, what Talata has mentioned in her very precious time. And first of all, Talata, again, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciating that because I think it is very important for people to understand actually this from the point of female channel host view. So that also we meant, even though we just joke around most of the times, because we became friends over the time, that we still also get reminded to keep it nice, especially when people like Anastasia, like Miri, have long knives in their hands, what they work with all day, and they're well trained with them, so that we don't get accidentally seen as chop to be prepared from Anastasia. So at the end of the day, no, I'm not wearing the robe today, bro. I'm not wearing not wearing the robe today. Today is not the father. That's on Saturday. But at the end of the day, I would like, before the first panelist comes up here, I'd like to summarize something, one or two bullet points that Talata actually gave me. The first one is that even though she might put the subscribers only modus on in the chat, the trolls will be the trolls and they will come. Obviously, I think a good solution would be to put the solution on every now and then, like if the trolls are too much, do it like Talata did 2 weeks ago. Just switch it on in the middle of the live stream and then switch it on again after a certain time. Switch it off again so that normal people can come back in. Second point I want to say, and I really want to do a huge kind of raising my head bow or whatever you want to call it to these wonderful female channel hosts that I've had the pleasure to meet here, because at the end of the day, yeah, he helped me exactly. I want to quote this here. I want to put this here uncommented from Coco Sandy. By the way, very nice that you are here, Sandy. So the point is that also money is not everything. I mean, I know a lot of people rely on the YouTube income in the first place, but especially when it comes like, hey, show me your boobs and I send you $10 to keep it with Damilola's quote, flash me for 10. It is not worth the money. I mean, whatever you do outside YouTube, whatever you agree on outside YouTube is one thing, but on the other hand, I believe that you should not be, especially not on the channel, doing things that are not allowed to be on the channel in the first place. So I'm just saying. Also, I would like to say again, put a little glimpse on Talata's profile, obviously. And this is why, because as we all see, there's a lot of things going on her profile. And if you see, there's videos, obviously, she has a lot of material on there, and there's topics, guys. If you look at this, there is topics. There's a lot of topics which are Ghana related, which are coming from other countries, very much Africa related. There's real topics in here, right? So also on the shorts, but also on those videos that you see here. And on the live sessions, she also has a lot of topics. If you look at why this is Ghana and so on and so on, she does discussions as well, right? So there's always good content. And okay, so I see now we have people coming to the panel. So I'm going to just hide this real quick. Bear with me 1 second. I don't want to remove Talata by accident. So let me get up Mr. President, and let me get up, of course, Pastor Captain. How could this be? Pastor Captain is in the building, and of course, with all due respect, I would obviously start to hand over the microphone to our beloved President Goga.
What a ninja!
Can you guys hear me?
Ninja!
Yeah, I can hear you well.
All right, sorry. I love to keep my camera off because I don't have my camera nearby. It's somewhere probably. But anyway, and Ragas, I have to look good on camera. I cannot look blurry, so it's just a brand thing. Anyway,
Okay,
just kidding. Captain Kirk, Captain Kirk, nice to see you. I've never spoken to you like directly. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah. And Dini Salata, you're
Welcome,
looking
Goga.
amazing. Girl, you're looking amazing.
Thank you,
You
Goga.
understood,
Thank
you
you.
understood the assignment. And now because I see Father Ragas is getting jealous, let me just give him his compliments as well. Thank you so much for to the host, the World of Ragas, for really convening this conversation. I've been looking forward to this topic from last week because ever since I joined YouTube, one of the biggest fears I always have is, my female community, because anytime I go to their live streams, I cringe because anything can happen, you know, and it's always like a step of faith to see a female YouTuber on a stream, because I do know we don't have we don't have the same level playing field, as compared to them. They do get harassed, and sometimes it's very sexist remarks. Sometimes it is some very inappropriate kind of statements. Sometimes you're being asked to do very certain, very weird things that I will never be asked. Like, I think I can literally count the number of times I've been harassed on YouTube. And it's literally like I can't even finish my one palm. It's like probably 3 or 4 times, and of course it was very minimal. It's not something that would have made me like lose sleepless nights. So this was actually a very great topic, and I just wanted to like come here and say, ladies, keep doing your thing. Don't be distracted. Keep doing your thing. Keep showing up. First of all, you just being on a YouTube live stream as a woman is already like a huge step of faith, and that's why I say I have lots of tremendous respect for female streamers, because it is not easy. It is not easy. But also just to add, just to add my voice on, in terms of like some of the things you can also just watch out for. And for me, I want to take a very different position, especially with I see a lot of female streamers. I like scrolling vertical live streams because there's where I get all the receipts on female streamers, and I see how they're getting harassed. Sometimes they're being told to do certain things or for a donation, and they're like saying, "No, go ahead and give the donation," and then the guy actually gives a donation like of even $100. I was on a stream where I think give me $100 and then I will do it, thinking that the person will not do it. The lady got $100, and now she was in a very awkward position because what then do you do now once the donation has come in? And your principle is the most important thing that you can ever stick to, regardless of any amount of money anybody can ever give you on YouTube. I know it's a very tight rope, but especially strangers, if you don't know anybody, you are not obligated to do anything they ask you to do. And I want you to just like let that sink in and be very clear. Be very clear and be very firm anytime somebody tries to make you do that on a stream, because it happens a lot on live streams. On videos, I don't think they can do it because you can easily filter things out and things like that. Also, I like the point about just anchoring yourself. I know most of us don't do topics, but always just have a general idea of what you're discussing on a stream. It kind of keeps you focused. It's a trick that I learned from a mentor a long time ago. You may even sometimes I've been on a stream where I came with that topic and I never discussed anything about that topic. What do you notice when trolls come into your chat? They're asking you, what are you discussing? What is the topic about? People tend to ask you those kind of things because they want to know whether they're going to be part of this conversation or not. So sometimes, just in case you're struggling, just get something to structure you. My third and last point will be in terms of fostering a very cohesive community, especially as female streamers. In case you're not very confident, I like what some of you are doing nowadays, the collaboration thing. It's pretty good. Yeah. In case you you have there are people who have a very short temper. Like they will never dare like be quiet when they get like told, host, you have a big nose. Host, why are you black? Why is your hair like that? There are people who get very sensitive. So in case like you have a very short temper, you can always ask somebody, can you like join me on the panel just for like about 20 minutes just to build my confidence and everything, especially if you are really a victim of attacks from strangers. If it's too much, just do a horizontal live stream and have your own people. Don't get into the vertical space, because that vertical space is what attracts a lot of these kind of things. But again, as everybody has said, in the majority, don't give it so much attention. Have moderators who are like very fast and trusted. The problem with some of you guys, you think a blue jacket is for connecting. That is, go and check YouTube. A blue jacket is not for connecting. A blue jacket is for actually managing the host community. They're like, in case Goga is not reading chats, in case Talata is busy, stuck on a story about the village, and somebody is busy telling her to like flash herself or things like that, you get rid of them. Before even they protect the host before she sees. Because by the time she gets there, she'll be like, what has been deleted? Okay. And then she moves on. Even if it was something very bad, you've kind of protected her from it. Just in case they were going to get sensitive around it, you've already protected the host out of it. But most of us never even know what to do. We're just like, oh, do I delete? Do I not? The moment you became blue, you can delete it. You'll deal with the host later in case the host has a problem with the action you took. I think those are my 2 points. And Ragas, thanks so much for this conversation. I think it's an amazing conversation and it's a very beautiful collaboration. Let's have more of this.
Thank you very much. And Goga, before I let you go, just one quick question. Have you sent me the coffee chat for the kiss now, or do I still have to ask Captain to pay for it for you so you know that I get my money in?
Ragas, can you focus? I was talking to Talata. Leave me alone. Leave me.
Yeah, but we have all witnessed it. Even Talata saw it, and she was, you see, we do this topic and you make Talata even shocked, even though she's not on her own stream. I mean,
Ragas, can you focus?
Thank you very much for coming, Goga. Really appreciating it. And,
so I'll be on the chat. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
And Talata, you can move your premiere a little bit in case the conversation is like dragging. So you can just move your premiere a bit so that you're not like.
Goga, here's the thing. I will leave on time. Period.
Okay, cool. Just checking so that you don't miss out.
Just saying. I've collected some tickets from someone. So
I want to see that trade.
Thank you, Goga. I'll take you off and I'll let Mr. Captain Kirk, obviously, Pastor Captain, as he is now baptized from me a while ago. Captain, very nice to have you on up here, and
thank you.
It is an honor having you here in the live and having hopefully something thoughtful to say.
Okay, welcome, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ragas, to create this little stream on this platform, so we can get to hear the side of Talata. You know, it was nice. It was nice. I love it. So I want to say thank you, first of all. Thank you to create this platform for her to shine. She's shining today. She's very much shining. Talata, thank you to represent the ladies and let us know what's happening on the ladies' side. Thank you. We really, really appreciate that. Goga, big up yourself. I know that you talk out the whole of the time and you only leave me with 6 minutes because you don't want me to talk too long. You only left 6 minutes for me if you kind of round it up real short and fast. I'm going to round it up short and fast. I got my robe on because the father didn't wear any robe today, so I'd have to wear the robe to represent the church. Okay, so I got the robe on. I'm representing for him. If one didn't know, no one know. That's why the robe is on. So all the comments that I was laughing about from Talada, Agata, Benny, all of you, I've been seeing your comments, and I'm gonna get you tomorrow night when I'm on my platform because we don't got time for it today. I will get you all. Now, let's get to the show now, quickly, fast. I'm only gonna spend 2 minutes. So Sandy was saying that a lot of people like be on their live and they're asking for super chat. They shouldn't be asking for that, or they want to meet their threshold. They should just allow the person who want to super chat them or also want to donate to them, do it freely and also engage with them and, you know, make it happen. You don't need to be like putting pressure on anyone or tell anyone that's why you're here. You're here for super chat and all that. So Sandy was right about that. Just be relaxed and people will do what they need to do if they need to do. Just allow them to be themselves. Allow them to gravitate to you. Don't force them to gravitate because that will scare them. A lot of people don't like to be forced into stuff. So people that have the channels that go lives and do that, please be mindful how you do it. Okay? So Sandy have a good point on that. Where it is about having a topic, Goga's already talked about that, and everyone shared a point on that. When you come on to topic, if you're going live, please have a topic. I'm strongly advise that because if you have a topic, it allows someone to can get into your conversation and understand why you're here on the live. More than if you don't have a topic, people come on and keep on asking you what is about, and you're gonna get frustrated as usual, being why you keep on everyone asking me what is about. Please have a topic. It do helps a lot, and it do get people to can stay on your live a bit longer because they can interact with you. All the other topics with Talada voicing why a lot of people always like stressing the ladies them on their platform. I wish the ladies could stress the man like that. We were begging for that. So you ladies find it really awkward, but we are begging. Ladies, can you come on our platform and stress us and tell us how we're beautiful and how we're nice and sexy and all that? Only Dami alone tell us that. But ladies, can you take a picture out of Dami book and start to tell us that we look oh so amazing, and we would love to hear that. We won't block you, we won't delete you, we won't even ignore you. We will be there for you, please. Okay.
Promise you will read it. Promise you will read the comment. Will you read the comment?
I won't read the I promise I won't read the comment. I won't read it because
if you read it,
I'm
then
scared.
We compliment.
I'm scared of questions. I'm scared of questions. I'm scared of questions. But yes.
I'll ask
so
you. I want to see your feet. Your armpits.
No. I won't stay long because Ragos have 3 minutes now to tie up the show. So I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go back in the chat. But like what I said, I wear the robe because I have to represent, and I will see you all tomorrow night as usual, 7 p.m. London time. Ragos gonna send you all over here on the platform, and I'll be here waiting for you to dance and party and to let you have fun as usual. Have a nice night, everyone.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Captain. So, you know, Talata, I'm just realizing we should have actually done this for 4 or 5 hours, and the topic would still not be finalized, I believe, because it is a topic, and I saw quite some comments in the chat that were really interesting, and it was really nice to also hear from Goga and from Kirk on their perspective. However, I believe that if we all look into ourselves from the male perspective, then we should actually really reconsider, obviously, you know, if the flow is there, let's joke around. Damilola, she is so great, for instance, in doing her quiz things, still joking around doing that, giving her nasty comments to the guys who lose it up, obviously. I remember my first time being on her quiz, I was like, not the best candle on the cake, so to speak, and I got like, I don't know, I got like whipped like there was no tomorrow. I still have the pain on my back, to be honest, but on virtually, of course. She did not let me live. She did not let me live that night. But also, on the other hand, when I go to those channels of you guys, whoever I go to a channel to, I'm talking about the female wonderful channel hosts that I know. If I consider those people who really put so much hard work into their channels and how they really try to bring some value, my strong wish is, guys, keep it up. Keep it up. Talata, I know you have a very cool video coming up in just a few minutes, so we're going to leave here really on time. I have my clock on actually, and that shows me exactly on the second how late it is. So in the end of the day, I would like to ask you to maybe leave some thoughts towards the end of our panel here today before we wrap it up and surprisingly see each other on your channel.
All right. So this discussion was amazing. It was productive. In fact, I really enjoyed it myself, and I know a lot of us in the comment section too have enjoyed it as well. And let's just be ready for the trolls. The trolls will always come, regardless. They will always come. So let's get that heart of accommodating, so we can accommodate them when they eventually come. So yeah, that's what I have to say as my final words. And thank you guys for coming. It was really nice having you guys here. Like, it was fun. Without you guys, I don't think it would have been possible. So thank you so much for coming. I can't mention names, but thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. God bless us all.
So I also, for a change, will not mention names today, because I think the audience, we all know them anyway. What I really like, what is live stream without trolls? It's a live stream, Sandy. It's a simple live stream, just a normal live stream. I just saw that popping up from Cooking with Sandy. And interestingly, when I see her stream, and I visit her frequently, even if she's not cooking, there are hardly ever really trolls. And if there are, they don't even get banned, because one comment of her, and they're getting scared to death. They're running away. So I would like to say, I would really, before we jump over to Talata's channel, I have set the rate before, and hope that this time it goes without Uber. My thoughts, my final thoughts, which I would like to share, is I would like to show first of all, my huge gratitude to all those wonderful female channel hosts who are helping me to get my little place here running, and kicking my butt frequently, and helping me out, giving me advice, giving me tips on how to do certain things, which I really appreciate, because it is not normal in the egoistic world that we live in. That also applies for the male colleagues, of course. However, I would really, guys, ladies, really keep doing what you're doing, because you all do an amazing thing. I've seen a lot of your videos on your channels. I've seen a lot of your lives. I've been there recently, sometimes also in the bushes if I have to work, for instance, and if I have a chance to listen in, I just listen in. But it is really great seeing what you share. If I see people creating food with so much passion, if I see people creating food for schools or stuff like that, or if I see people, showing their village or showing their work, it's the best way for us to travel without traveling. We just sit on our computer and be part of other people's life. And this is the quote for Talata, if we leave them in up to a certain way without sharing too much privacy, but keep doing what you're doing. And I'm really happy to see all of you again very, very soon. I would like to conclude this by officially saying a huge, and guys, if you put your hands together in the chat, please, for our wonderful special guest tonight, Talata, who did an amazing appearance here, and who was kind enough to spend her precious time on this, and showing her thoughts and showing her insights on this. I really appreciate that so much, Talata. So thank you so much. We are going to be on time exactly for the premiere of Talata's upcoming video. So I would like to thank each and all of you for your attention. And I will not do it like Goga and reading the New Testament. So we see again tomorrow night before Captain is doing a show. I'll be live with my next DJ stream, Chicago House it is. Therefore, now it is time to go to Talata's premiere. Thank you so much for coming. See you all. God bless. Stay safe. And say goodbye. There we go.